Hey everybody, it's TaylorMan27 and I am back for episode 27 of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In this episode, we are actually going to be heading down to the Faron Woods to pick up a couple of things and then do the first trial, which we don't really know what that means yet, but we're gonna do it. There's a couple different crafting materials that I'm going to pick up, or treasures as I guess they're called in this game. And then, yeah. Yawn for some reason. And then, if you guys remember way back in the old school when we were here before, there was like a bombable rock that was blocking off something. So we're gonna go blow that up and see what we can find. But first, Blue Lady! A report, Master Rick. I've detected the aura of a trial gate nearby. If you can pinpoint the origin of this aura using dowsing, I conjecture the song you learned at the Isle of Songs for Ori's Courage will reveal the gate. I don't know why I was talking so slow. But, alas. Shut up, dowsing thing! They don't need to tell you every time you get new dowsing that you got new dowsing. Like, we should be aware. And if you just throw that bomb over there, boom shakalaka, and we have a heart piece! Heart piece number 11, which is actually pretty good. Just one more until we get the next life heart container completed. And up here, there's actually something I forgot to grab last time I was here. If you pwn all these bats. What? It ain't here no more. What? What? Where are you? There's this thing called a goddess plume. And it's another material, but apparently it doesn't want to cooperate with me and exist. So, I guess we'll deal with that another time. Oh, I'm yawning so much. Oh yeah! Some birds. I'm going to actually just take a quick opportunity to catch some birds and get some bird feathers, because they're actually some things I don't bother collecting because they're not really bird feather! I think you need 5, but the overlay will go up now because I forgot to put it up a couple videos ago. They're actually useful for upgrading something that I use, or that I like to use. So, what the heck, Link? Can't just, like, kill him? Have to just swing your shield up and down? Bats! 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 Okay, now, let's... Oh, bluebird. Bluebirds are a little bit more rare, as I'm sure I mentioned before, but catching them gets you bluebird feathers, which are kind of rare-ish. Or at least they're supposed to be. So, I'm just going to cut forward to when I have 3 more bird feathers. Alright guys, so I collected all the bird feathers that I needed, and then I'm actually going to head over this way towards the Skyview Temple. It's not the way we need to go, but there's something over here that I want to get quickly. Or at least I want to show how to get quickly, because that way... Well, it's another, like, treasure. So, it's useful for crafting some things, if that's what you want to do. You can do this, like, a long time ago, and I just completely forgot when I was here to get this. But it's made significantly easier by having the bug net. So what you want to do is roll into this tree and then get totally domed by wasps. Ah! Or hornets. 10 Deku Hornets we just caught. I love how you can actually catch, like, the first time you get the pop-up, it'll say, like, how many you caught in one swing, which is ridiculous. Right here! This is hornet larvae. They're a precious source of protein that comes from a Deku Hornet's hive. It could be useful for making something. And we will be using that later, I believe. Because I think it's actually going to be helpful for something that I want. Which is always nice. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Ah! Okay. I'll be fine. But, now we can actually get onto the trial. So if you whip out your dowsing, it's actually right here where all these butterflies are. So just pull out your harp, walk over, and then you can target this area on the ground, and then strum. Something here is reacting to our performance of Furore's courage. I've confirmed the appearance of a strange mark on the ground. I calculate a 90% probability that this mark is a trial gate, as mentioned by the goddess statue we heard from on the Isle of Songs. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark on the ground before you. Alright, Blue Lady. If you say so. Whoa, it's all like blue, and there's ghosts, and there's green things, and there's Link. What is this? Master Rick. As expected, I cannot follow you into this realm, for the trial calls out to your mind alone. This is the nature of places known as Silent Realms. They are domains of the spirit, accessible only to the goddess's chosen hero. This particular trial, Furore's Silent Realm, tests the limits of your courage. Your spirit has temporarily separated from your physical body so that you may undertake this challenge. To reach the location of the flames that will enhance your sword, it is necessary for you to overcome this trial and undergo spiritual growth. Oh. And then we get the shiny thing from our chest, which is actually a spirit vessel! Mysterious plant represents your spirit. That is your spirit vessel. When this vessel is full, it will signify you have successfully completed the trial, allowing your spirit to grow. This, in turn, will allow the goddess to bless you with a new power. To fill the spirit vessel, you need to search for something known as Tear of Furore. There are many of them spread across this strange world. Master, do you see the glowing object just in front of you? That is a Tear of Furore. You will need to collect 15 of them. However, this is not a simple task. Your work in this realm is referred to as a trial for good reason. If you take even a single step outside of the protective circle you stand in, the guardians of this realm will wake up and pursue you, Master. If a guardian manages to land even a single hit on you, your spirit will shatter and you will fail the trial. You must collect the tears scattered throughout this area and fill the spirit vessel without being hit by an attack. Was my explanation clear, Master? I got it. Understood, Master. I will be eagerly awaiting your return in the outside world. May the goddess watch over you, Master. Alright, so this is the first trial. Like she said, we want to collect 15 of the Tears of the Goddess, which there only are 15, so I don't know why she says there's many. Basically, collecting one makes them all just freeze in time for 90 seconds. Right here, we have a Dusk Relic. It's similar to an Amber Relic, but can only be found in trials. In this trial, there's supposed to be 10, but I can't for the life of me find the 10th one. So I can only find 9. This is a Light Fruit. Mysterious fruit enables you to see beacons over the positions of tears for 30 seconds. which is super duper helpful because it shows you where what you're looking for is, and why would that be anything but completely and totally... The Dusk Relic is actually there this time! I've had to play through this before, and then Dazzle destroyed my video by dropping 300 frames. And that one just wasn't there for me. I don't know why it wasn't there, but it just wasn't there. So anyway, there's two types of Guardians. There's the Earth Guardians, which are the guys with the big sword hammer thing. It's a hammer that you see right there. They run really, really, really fast, and they have a good long reach, so it's easy for them to own you. The Sky Guardians, which are the other looking Guardians, they're significantly slower. Master Rick. The unusual liquid substance that covers the area is known as waking water, and it has certain unique properties. If you make contact with waking water, the Guardians will be immediately alerted to your presence. Pools of waking water are located all throughout the area. I suggest you watch where you step. The other ones, like I said, they're a lot slower, so you can like recover your sprint while running away from them, as long as you just don't run out of stamina. So they're not that bad. They also have a good reach though, and they fly. But like I said, no big deal. And if you play it right, everyone will just be paused the entire time anyway. I got that Dusk Relic just a second ago, didn't I? Good. Good. I would have been very unhappy with myself if I had just completely walked past it. Because, as I said, there's 10 Dusk Relics here. They're Dusk Relics, like I said also, they're pretty rare because you can only get them in trials. But there is, like, enough that if you know where some are, you can easily get all the ones you need. Like, it's not a huge problem. And over here, where a heart piece was originally, there's actually one of these Tears of the Goddess, or if I can't even remember what they're called. You know what, Link? Just drop. Just drop down. Fall off. Plocks. And let go. Right here! Another Dusk Relic, which is awesome. Right between these guys. Probably the most dangerous Dusk Relic. Pretty awesome. The two different ghost things, I believe we've only seen one so far. There's the flying ones, which can literally only see inside their circle. And then there's actually another kind, which are like on the ground. And they can actually notice you're there if you hit like an invisible outer circle thing. So by now I should have 6 to it. Oh, I have 7. Okay, that's actually correct. They will see you. I'll just go through this. If you're in like an invisible outer circle, and then they'll try to move towards you fairly slowly. Get pwned, nub! You can't handle this, but now I'm stuck on this island with the tree. So I shouldn't have taunted him, or at least I should have gotten all up in his face before taunting him. But as you can plainly see, another Dusk Relic, which I think brings us up to 8, and I think that's the first time I'll actually be accurate with that number, because every time so far I've been derping and giving the wrong number. Collecting these tears actually restores your stamina, so if you like run out of stamina and then collect it right away, you're completely fine, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. Dusk Relic 9! Yeah, as you can see, we only have 3 of the tiers that are actually left, and, like, 1 Dusk Relic. So we're already super duper close to finishing this. That's the Ground Guardians that I mentioned before, how they have, like, an invisible outer ring. That's the outer ring. They'll start, like, moving towards you, but they won't wake up the Guardians until you're in, like, the brighter light in the middle. And then, already, we are done this trial. You collected every last tear of Furore. Rick's spirit has grown. The trial will continue until you exit the Silent Realm. Proceed with caution on your way back to the entrance so that you can claim proof of your spiritual growth. Which, basically, it gives you more time to get Dusk Relics, but, like I said, I already got all of them. Like I said, there are 10 here. So, we can head on out right now, and then find out what's going on next. You got the Water Dragon Scale. The sacred gift left by the goddess grants you the power to explore underwater and even execute a spin maneuver. Spin move. Spin Deke. I don't even remember where that's from, but it doesn't matter. Ow, my brain. Oh, the Kikwi Elder. Blue Lady! Congratulations, Master Rick. You have passed this trial. You now have the power to proceed to the location of the first sacred flame that will enhance your sword. The Water Dragon Scale is one of the goddess's sacred gifts. The Great Spirit of the Water Dragon has provided you with the ability to swim freely underwater. The flame you seek is somewhere within these woods, Master. I must conclude that this flame is likely in the part of the area you have not yet explored. Okay, well, what does the Elder have to say? Oh, hello again. I see you have the Water Dragon Scale there, Q. That's amazing. I heard that if you have one, Q, you can swim through the water like a dragon soars through the sky. There must be places here in the woods that you haven't visited yet, Q. You should use the Water Dragon Scale to explore areas you couldn't even get to before, Q. Ho ho ho. Well, I think we will do that. But I think we're gonna do that in the next episode. So, as always, this has been Halo Man. Hey, is that... Nope, now it's an Amber Relic. I guess it's kind of random if the other thing shows up here. The other thing's like a rare item. It can be found in some specific places, and I guess it can randomly show up in some other places. Which, whatever. Now, finish your outro, stupid! This has been Halo Man 27. Thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we will swim down there and head into the tree and see what we can find. Goodbye, everybody.